Hello, 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 everyone. Good afternoon. How's Monday? Besides Rowdy apparently being too adulty. How was Monday otherwise for everybody? How's Monday? How was the rest of Sunday? All the things. Tell me everything. My Monday was okay. I have been just not been sleeping great. I don't know if it's between fireworks from the 4th, which really started on the 2nd, and the dogs just, trying to be as close to me as possible for safety and comfort, or what, I don't know. But I found I had a hard time falling asleep last night, was wide awake again at 2, 3 in the morning, finally fell back asleep, was awake again at 4. Yeah. So, I don't know what's up. Hopefully tonight I get good sleep, because I'm tired of feeling like I'm tired all the time. Anyway, so we're going to do some Phas with Kiacs, do our usual 2 evidence, nightmare custom, all those fabulous things. However, Kiacs is going to hop off early because he wants to watch football/soccer. And I guess the US is playing at 6 our time. So he's going to abandon us early to watch people kick balls around. So, anyway. So, should we get right into it? Today, my day has been good, besides being tired. The organizing rack for the stuff next to the microwave came in. It's flimsier than I thought it was going to be. However, it absolutely holds all the Ziploc bag boxes and the other stuff fine. So, at least there's that. It will work for now, and, at some point I'll do something better. Maybe, maybe not. It just won't hold the container of flour. So, whatever. It still fits on the counter. Anyway, should we just get into games? Get right in? Drag Kiacs in? It would really help if I switched you all over to the game mode, wouldn't it? I'm over here just, running around in it and not even, you all can't see. Oh, and then I still, wow, we're not even with it or anything today. There we go. There you are. Now you all can see me. And the game. Yeah, all the important things. Alrighty, let's get Kiacs a code and get into this thing.
Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
And we know he is always a hardcore role player. One of these days he's actually going to hear me say that and give me a hard time about it. Alright, we'll give him a couple of minutes. Oh, he's already ready to go. But we need to be open mic, don't we? Hey, look, we're on the right mic for once. And now you can hear me. Hopefully. Maybe.
Yes, I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
Yep, I sure can. Let's see, what are all of our objectives? We're not doing the weekly. It's on Maple Lodge. 15 ghost medias. Motion sensor, that one we can easily do. And survive 30 hunts. I don't think we care about that one. Oop, that's not the button. What are the dailies?
I can barely hear you.
Well, I'm on the other side of the room. Ghost type, 0 sanity, only starter items, medium map. Well, we'll do 3 out of 4 of those. We're slowly almost getting there on these. We'll get there one day. I was looking at the objectives and stuff. Like, you know, the dailies and the weeklies.
That's fine.
Alright, let me pull all my stuff out of the truck. So that way you can put your stuff in the truck. Because we know you don't like my loadout. Alright, where to first? Do we
Wherever.
want to...
You got me for about maybe hour and a half. Then
I know
World
you're going to ditch us for football. And it is called football, damn it. The other one should be called, like, tackle ball or something, but not... Anyway. There's my soapbox for the day, everyone. Sorry, I had to make sure that we were on the right custom. Alrighty, so we'll start with a willow. And we're going to have to get some extra willow games in general before the rework happens, you know. And hopefully all of the other fixes are coming in. Hopefully they will be fixes and not new features. We've got Peter Todd. So we can get rid of our 2 ladies. We need Peter to walk through a motion sensor. We need to get our in-game sanity below 25. If you do ! sanity in chat, the bot will tell you what your sanity is today. And it says I'm 11% sane. That is probably accurate. And then we need to cleanse wherever Peter is hanging out with incense. Get all of our stuffs. Oh yay, and no blood moon. For about 2 weeks there, every first game I played was a blood moon. Didn't really matter what map I was on either. Right, no bones, no hiding out here, and no ghosty pants. Do we have a ghosty pants in the kitchen? Ghosty's in the kitchen with no one, as the ghosty's not here at all. I don't know, it's all I got. Ooh, we got a Ouija board. And we've got hiding over here. Yay! Okay, and power is in the basement. That was everyone that celebrated 4th of July, was inundated with fireworks because their neighbors were celebrating, etc. Have we all recovered? Like I said, I haven't been sleeping very well in general, but otherwise, I think we have mostly recovered. The doggies have only partially recovered. We already have a cursed object. I don't know why I'm looking for Jerry Bone.
I didn't get any high EMF readings, but I got EMF readings here in the basement.
Ghosty's in the basement with Boobas. We're just gonna sing all night. We'll sing stupid things. It'll be fun. Okay, yeah, Ghosty's basement corridor. Because it is 7 degrees out here. There's camera.
Okay, well, grab your camera.
Gonna go get stuff. Now I'm kind of looking forward to the new Willow. I think... I know I've said
Hello,
it before.
can you hear me?
I don't
Hello,
love
what's your name?
Crafton, but the
Oh,
others
dark in here now.
I enjoy, I've liked.
Have you been watching the World Cup? It's a lot of fun. Brazil lost. Not amazing to Norway.
Hmm.
Hello, can you hear me?
But I like Tangle. I think they
Hello,
did a pretty good
can
job
you
with
hear me?
Tanglewood, so I think, and from the previews I've seen, I think this is gonna look good. Are you pissing off the ghost?
No, but you got a 5 on the EMF.
No, well, I can't see it now. But, okay. So, we
I
got
know
it.
that sound way too well.
Right? Did you turn on this back storage light?
Yes.
Okay. So next we'll bring in, I don't know, whatever else is still in the van. Ghostwriting. Let's bring in UV, unless Kiacs already has it. He does not. Do UV and salt.
I just watched a guy walk through your dock.
Okay. So we got Dotties. So we've got Dotties and EMF 5. So I don't need the book. It could go over there. We also don't need the UV. We're just going to drop the salt for now, because I want to get the other stuff for media before we start placing those things. It doesn't always work. Sometimes ghosties just like to go through salt super fast before you can be prepared. You know, all the things in the stuffs and the stuffy stuffs. But we can try. And the objectives again were motion sensor, cleanse, and sanity. Okay. Because I've already forgotten. See, told you my sanity was 11%. I told you the bot was right. And let me grab this and this. And there's our motion sensed. We'll turn that off till we get videos. I'm gonna put this over by there. With dots, mimic, and stuff is not on the table, so I'm not worried about orbs. But just in case, and it's not a Goryo because Kiacs saw them with his eyeballs. No cozies, all the cozies, Rowdy. All of them. Because I do what I want. We're going to do all the cozy gaming. All of it.
Yeah, I just need one more sound, and we'll be good.
Because I said so. Dude, I did the weekly last night. It's so easy. Oh, nice. I know the weekly's on Maple. Otherwise, I haven't looked at it. Alright, that's an EMF 2. I was kind of hoping to confirm the EMF 5, but, you know, I have a pretty good feeling. I hate Maple. Next week is high school. Ooh. Is it the friendly on high school? Like the friendly ghost that is doing nothing on high school? No, it's not. Well, at least there's that. Because I hate the friendly ghost high school one. I did it once. And it took me like an hour just to find the ghost. It's like, forget it. I'm not doing this anymore. Last week was Zero Sanity High School. Tier 1. Yuck. Yeah, I didn't bother with that one either, obviously. I don't usually bother with the weeklies on high school. And thanks for the check-in. Come on, Ghosty, can I get a dots video? It went through the dots once, but it wouldn't record it. Ooh, level 50... 62. I was like, 52. 62. My brain couldn't figure it out till I started to try and pronounce it. There we go. 62. Nice. $62 after the weekly last night. Oh, that's awesome. Night not mint. My phone is on drugs. Yeah. Phones be like that sometimes. It's really funny what phones want to auto-correct things too. It cracks me up.
I'm recording from the truck, so if you want to come and grab incense to cleanse the area.
I've already got it. Oh, sorry, he can't hear me. I've already got it. My phone knows all the swears. Mine does, sort of. Oh, now you dots.
And I got a recording.
Cool. Now if it'll do it again so I can get a photo. Mine doesn't do ducking.
Oh, that's on you, not me.
I'm working on the photo right now. Well, hopefully.
Right there.
I got it. I got the photo.
Alright, just need one more photo, 2 more recordings of something, and then get our average sanity below 25.
I'm going eep soon. I'm so eepy. Yeah, get some sleep, Rowdy. I know it's still early for both of us, but get some sleep. Take a long nap or something at least. I'm thinking I'll just get a burnt crucie photo. because it's a wraith, so there's not a lot of photos I can get. And there's not a lot of video, and we can't get assault video, so maybe hunting ghost video if someone wants to do it from the van? It's not even 5:30, bullshit CP time. Right? Loki looks like a squirrel? Did he get a haircut?
Well, right now I'm looking for a place to hide.
There's the laundry room. And that's probably it.
Alright, well, I'm in the laundry room.
Yes, Theo gave him squirrel tail. Aw, poor pupper. I've been up since the crack of ass. You have been up since the crack of ass. You know, just because I was awake at that hour doesn't mean I was, like, getting up at that hour. And I wasn't awake at that hour by choice. I'll send you photos on Discord. Yes, send me all the puppy pics. I want to see all the puppy pics. Oh, I jumped on Dark Souls. Enjoy the Dark Souls. One of these days I will have to play Dark Souls, but I haven't yet. Actually, I wonder if he stays in the dark and gets down. It's a struggle, just so you're aware. Being on Dark Souls or jumping. What if... I know I just moved a video camera from the basement to the hallway for hunting ghost videos. Dark Souls is a really tough game. I have God build this go. So does that make you, like, invincible, or does that make it harder? No, excellent weapon and shield. Nice. Well, that should have... I mean, that should help, I would think.
How's it going?
Okay, your sanity is probably low enough if you want to come out and try to record videos. Like you could try to get a Cruci burn video from the van, maybe. And I stuck a camera here in the kitchen to try and get a hunting ghost video. And I will go sit in the dark. Oh, might help if I can see where I'm going before I go sit in the dark. Also, I forgot to turn my screen brightness up. Oops.
Where'd you put the Cruci?
Both Crucis are in the basement. I know that the one next to the camera next to the mannequin should be able to see the one closest to it, but I don't know about the other one.
Alright, well, I'm recording the one that is against the inlet wall.
Okay. It won't hurt if the Cruci is down there? No, it won't.
Just don't see it.
But hopefully, since we have a stinky wraith and we need 2 videos, hopefully that he'll be able to get a Cruci burn video from the van. That's the hope. That's what we're hoping for. We'll find out if it happens. But you said hunting ghost video? Well, I'm assuming that this...
I missed it. Something opened the door.
I'm assuming that it's gonna pop a Cruci twice and then hunt. And that's why I stuck a camera up higher. Because sometimes those are hard to get when you're like in with the camera in the ghost room, depending on where it spawns.
And what did you say it's gonna be? Just in case you die?
It's a wraith. He has so much faith in me hiding in the corner, I'm gonna totally dedge. Actually, it probably will, but we can try.
Alright, well, you wanna close the door that opened up? It's in the basement.
Sure, because that sounds like a really good idea.
Cruci burned, but it did not record it.
Of course not. Well, I guess I might as well get my Cruci burn photo now.
Burnt again, but it's not recording it.
You have to be so on top of it that, like, it's a pain. Yeah, I do not like trying to get Cruci burn videos. You have to be, like, standing on top of it and prepared for it. I was hoping that from the van it would do it, but apparently not. Is the hunt over? I hope. Did we get the hunting ghost video?
Yes.
Oh, we got a door moved.
Just missing one video.
Well, we haven't hit the 25 either. So yeah, we have a door moved video, but I was hoping you'd be able to record the hunting ghost. Well, I guess I will go back in and hide, and hope he doesn't eat my face. How close are we for real to the 25? We're probably super close. Right, yeah. Because there's a camera in the kitchen to try and make it easier to get that hunting ghost video. Alright. I will go back in and sacrifice myself to a ghost that's probably gonna hunt the minute I walk in here.
Yeah, well, the ghost was hunting, the door moved. So,
Of course.
oh, come on, I saw the ghost hunting.
Is hunt over?
Yes, hunt is over. You're still like 37% though.
Well, we got the objective, so I took a med.
Fair enough.
Ugh. I'm not sure what other video to try and get. It's not going to walk through salt because it's a wraith. That's why I figured the camera in the kitchen would be like the perfect spot to get a...
Did you get the light going out?
the light going out. Oh, like it... Well, I was hiding when it tripped the breaker. Actually, I think it was out here when it did the breaker. But yes, I have a fire extinguish, if that's what you mean. I've got motion sense, lantern, door move. Well, you got the door move, and a dots video.
It's up to you. If you want to just move on without a perfect game.
Yeah, let's just call it. We know it's a wraith.
Welcome back. I've got some
And
jobs
we were correct with a wraith. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And you totally sent a message that I missed, Rowdy. I'm gonna finish this episode of Avatar and go eeps, cause fuck your EP schedule. Enjoy your episode of Avatar. Are you watching the animated one or the live action one? Right, where next? Let's do a Sunny Restricted. We haven't done a Sunny Restricted in a while. Live action season 2, nice. How are you liking it?
before starting the investigation.
We've got Kyle Gayton.
Looks like this is going to be a tough one.
So we can get rid of the ladies again. Get out of here, you ladies. We need to witness Kyle doing a ghost event. Kyle needs to blow out a firelight, and then Kyle needs to walk through a motion sensor. I'm only on episode 2, but my Toph is here, and I love her. Nice. Yeah, we haven't watched the live action one yet. Actually, somehow Kiacs didn't know that there was a live action one until like last week.
Yeah, but the M. Night Shyamalan one kind of destroyed me.
Yeah, he does that a lot. She's the blind earthbender? Yep. Yeah, we've watched the animated one. I think Kiacs and the kiddo have...
And Cora.
Yes, Kiacs and the kiddo have watched the whole thing. I don't think I've seen like the last season. Hey Barry, how's it going? How is your Monday treating you? The games are going pretty good. This is actually only our blah 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 words. Only our second game tonight. We had a Wraith on Willow that just would not let us record a hunting ghost video from the van. But other than that, games have been good so far. Are you in the chapel, Ghosty? Oh, and apparently it's day of the Ouija board, because we just had a Ouija board in the last one. You gotta do it, live and die? Yeah, we might have to. I didn't actually look what wing we had on the video cameras, because I'm silly, but apparently we have the male wing. Either that or we have courtyard. Nope, we have the male wing. Where are you, Ghosty? The thing I always forget until, like, you know, I'm already in it. Did you set off the alarm clock?
Well, of course.
And here I was about to say, Ghost must be in the next room. And no, it's just Kiacs trolling me. Yeah, the thing I never remember is that I should change up my starting stuff when doing Sunny or high school. Look here, mister. Is to bring a lantern, because I never remember to. This room doesn't have a light switch.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Well, at least the toilets aren't haunted. I don't know why. Haunted bathrooms is kind of a... not my favorite idea.
In here.
Oh, hey look, we even found a bone. I was about to say, we don't usually bother to look for the bone. I'm still getting 20 degrees. Maybe it's the room next door? There is a room at the end of the hall. It is indeed the room at the end of the hall. You see, some of the kids are cool enough to have their own rooms, and then the kids that aren't cool enough have to sleep in this room with a bunch of roommates. Thanks for the check-in, Chew. How are you doing? And also, if you just want to lurk, you can absolutely ignore me and do your thing. Always the end room? Most of the time, yes. It usually is. It's true. There was one game, this was forever ago, that I played,
Hello, can you
and
hear
I
me?
think I had Male Wing,
Hello,
but I had
what's
a
your name?
Banshee, and I was convinced that it was in the hall,
Hello, where
because
are
the
you?
hall was really cold, and it did a whole bunch of stuff in the
Well,
hall,
thank you very much for talking to me.
but I
really
couldn't
appreciate
get,
that.
like, actual evidence. I got, I think, footprints. And, like, it did the assault and everything else because it was stalking to me, but I couldn't get enough to confirm that it was a Banshee until I went looking.
Oh, God, spirit.
Sorry, what was that?
Got spirit box.
Ooh. And, yeah, I finally, because, like, it never got cold, I finally went down the hall, and it was, of course, the room at the end of the hall.
Spirits talk to you?
Yes, I know that. I just didn't hear you when you said it. That's all. We're gonna throw you down. I do wish that this map was slightly more readable. Not that it would help me with anything at all. But yeah, I could pretend like it might. Any Orbeez? Let's see. Where do we put dots? Maybe like right here? I don't think I've ever had a ghost in this room. Sorry, Ghosty, this lantern's coming with me. Try and maintain at least a little bit of my sanity. Okay. Want to make sure we had turned the light off there. One of these days, I'm gonna have to do some more full sunny runs. I haven't done any in a long time. And I don't think I've ever had the ghost, like, in the back area that you can't get on a restricted map. So I have, like, no clue about finding anything back there. But I'm not gonna do it today. Kitchen area is rough. It looks like it. Like, every time I've seen other people do it, it looks like a confusing mess. Like, I hate courtyard, too. I feel like I'm kind of at the point where if I ever do sunny, restricted and I get courtyard, I'm just guessing and leaving and doing it all over again. It's like, Every time I've had a ghost in courtyard, I have just no chance of, like, ever figuring out, like, a good spot to put stuff. Can't hardly see anything. I don't know. You can't get full coverage with the crucies. At least when I... Maybe you can, and it's just a me problem. It's probably just a me problem. Yeah, I try to avoid having a courtyard ghost, if at all possible. But considering I haven't even gotten the, like, 50 wins on Sunny badge yet, I'm obviously not in, like, a huge hurry to, you know, play tons of Sunny Meadows. And now that we're in the middle of our walking simulation part of the game, now everybody make sure you're wearing your walking shoes. Don't trip on the gurneys that are inconveniently in the middle of the hallway.
That is twice now that I've been here, and I've gotten an event.
Oh, Ghosty just likes you.
Anyways, well, motion sensors down there. There's the firelight.
Okie dokie. I don't
All my
actually
media sounds are done.
I don't see the motion sensor. Am I just blind, or is it glitching for me? Oh, now I can see it. We had an invisible motion sensor there for a moment. It'll be nice when there's no longer random invisible items. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be a feature we no longer have.
Alright, so we have Spirit Box. What else do we have?
So far, nothing. Except it making creepy noises. I'm gonna try and bait an EMF 5.
That was not me.
I know it wasn't. It was the ghosty. I already have a fire extinguisher, but I was, yeah, trying to see if I could get an EMF 5, but no. If we have another Wraith... Oh, nope, it finally went through the salt. We've got UV! Where's my camera? Ah, feet! Alright, well now the motion sensor doesn't need to be on top of the salt. Alright, so UV is our other evidence. Seriously, Ghost? Every time. This game is just determined. Kinetic always trolling me with the salt. Where was it?
Right next to me.
Oh, my camera couldn't see it, so... Die! I switched off as soon as it made the noise. I officially hate this ghost. Okay, we haven't seen any orbs. Guess I should probably look again, just to be sure that we don't have a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. No mimics. Alright, so no orbs, so no mimic. When we get out to the van to grab more salt and probably a med. Because this ghost is just determined to make me miserable with the salt. I never used to struggle this hard with salt videos, and now it's like, I mean, we were talking about it the other day, it's like if you don't catch it immediately, just like Cruci Burn videos, you don't get it at all, and it's so irritating. Take a med, grab more salt, grab one of these. You should probably take a med too while you're at it. Oh, I still have the empty one in my hand. I don't need the empty one. I would like my lantern back. Right, so we cross Mimic off the list. It's gone through multiple salts, so it is not a Galoo. Polties are hard in here because there's nothing for them to do. Well, that's not a real helpful angle. And there's almost nothing for Polties to throw. Yeah, and we both took meds, so we're up to 72. It's not terrible. Oh, crud, we've got ads coming up. Okay. It's being kind of eventy, but I don't feel like any of our options are super, like, specific to eventy or not eventy. And how come I have no snoozes? I have not had any snoozes for, like, all week. Did you get a salt recording?
Nope, the moment I set it down, grabbed the camera, the salt was done. But I have two more tries.
Okay, I'm gonna go get power. Alright, well, turning off the power also doesn't help us eliminate anybody.
I should have gotten it.
So, that's not real helpful, unfortunately. And it would have been nice if Ghosty had turned off the power when I was, like, standing here instead of, you know, just after I got in the room. Did you finally get the salt video?
I think so.
Well, we can look. It'll tell us. You did! Yay! Alright, well, at least there's that. I'm just gonna drop that thing of salt there. Okay, the door weighs 4 million pounds, and I can't apparently open it. Try and help my poor Sanitai a little bit. So, but we have ads coming up. So, let me get out to the van.
I just need one more video and one more.
Okay, well, I've got ads coming up, so I'm gonna run ads. Alright, I do one ad break an hour. It is just for 3 minutes. It turns off pre-roll for the next hour for anybody new coming in, and that means we won't be interrupted by ads for the next hour either. While ads are running, I'm going to take a quick break to refill my water, go to the bathroom, etc. Whatever I might need to do, check on puppies. I recommend you do the same. Get drinks, get snacks, check on your pets, do all the things. If you don't get ads, or if you don't get all the ads, I do put words on stream up. That way you're not just staring at an empty, well, at the van screen. And I will be back in just a couple of minutes. We are not going to go back into the map until everyone's back from the ads. I'll see you in a few. Alright, I am back. I have no idea what the big word for this one could be. I found that one though. Everything I can think of is there's a letter missing for it, so I don't know. Oh, I could turn off my BRB, huh? Welcome back from the ads, everybody! Welcome back from the ads. We'll let this round of words finish up, and then we will get back into it. Oh, and I always forget, we also can do a drop game. Exclamation mark drop and your favorite emote. I don't care what emote it is, and you can drop into the pool. Or try to drop into the pool. It's hot out there. We could all use even a virtual cool-off. So if anyone wants to drop into the pool, go for it.
Alright, so video is all done, just need one more photo.
Okay, cool. Right, we will get this off the screen. We'll get the music off. I will get the drop off.
To be honest, I just left myself on video and just walked away.
Okay, so I need one more photo and to figure out what this ghost is. Oh, and we got an object throw. Nice. I mean, if I got a photo of it, we could eliminate Phantom. Object throw doesn't mean Pulty at all. Everything on here can do an object throw. Mostly I'm just going with Pulty because there's not a whole lot for it to throw in there.
Another Pulte.
Well, we had a Wraith last time. But your sanity is at 32%. You might want to fix that. Have you been walking around in the dark?
No, again, I was just staring at the screen.
Huh. Well, your sanity's in the crapper.
Tell me about it. I'm on Pulte. I don't know if you want to keep going for a picture or if you want to just call it. It's up to you.
Well, I don't actually know that it's a Pulte. It's more like it threw a thing, so I'm on Pulte because I don't know what else to be on. All ghosties can throw stuff. When it threw the ghostwriting book, it did kind of levitate
Through another object.
it for a second, but it didn't do like a big... Well, it can't do a big Pulte bomb. There's nothing in there for a 2 Pulte bomb. But Pulties can throw objects while we're in the room, or while the lights are on, so maybe... And unless they're broken, I don't think any other ghost can do that, so maybe we should just go with Pulte.
Our average now, after I injected myself for you, is 60%.
Cool. What do we think, folks? Should we just guess Pulte? Like I said, there's not really... Like, I could make it sort of a pile. with the secrets. Oh, yo-yo. I guess we could drop that for a second. Let me pick up at least a couple of more things at once. And another book. Can I pick up any of these books? No. Art book. That's super creative. The rare plants. Alright, let's see if it throws some stuff. I assume you can see my piles from the video cameras, yes?
I'm not looking at the video cameras. I was looking at our averages and total activity.
Ah, okay.
Now, I can see it.
Of course, I've had plenty of Pulties not throw anything, or not do Pulty bombs, and not do all of the things. Because,
I guess what's the plan?
well, I'm hoping it'll throw all the stuff I put into a pile. That's what I'm hoping for. Whether or not it'll do it is a whole different story. I guess I could go watch from the van. I mean, the light was on in there when it did the throw for the video. And I believe, provided everything is behaving correctly, that only Pulties can do throws with the light on. So I guess Pulty is my best guess.
Nothing thrown so far.
Well, of course not, because now we want it to throw stuff, so it's not gonna. As you know, Phas has been trolling everybody since 2020, or whenever it came out. Does anyone know what the percentage is, like, of likelihood that a Pulty will do a bomb? Because I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it should be higher. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, 80% or something, but it would be nice if it was more than the none that it seems to be. Of course, nobody's in the map, which also doesn't really encourage our ghosty pants to do anything. Oh, cute.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Lovely. Well, we'll never know.
Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
It looks like everybody got kicked for a second since there's like nobody on. So we will get a new code and send it over. It helps if you actually copy the new code. Alright, new code has been sent. At least nothing else disconnected. Usually when one goes down, everything goes down. So at least I didn't lose you all too. So we'll just wait for Kiacs to get back in. I am sure it didn't give me credit for that one. It would be nice, but since we didn't leave... Well, I didn't leave properly. Did you get booted too?
No, I did not get booted. I saw you got kicked out, so I just went with Poltergeist, and it was not a Poltergeist.
Oh,
What
okay.
it was, I didn't really care.
Well, now I want to
I
know
just
what it
hopped out.
was.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hop out. It's, about a half an hour or so until my soccer game, my football game. Call it what you want. Get me some
Boo!
food.
We don't even want to play one more?
Okay, let's play a small one.
Well, I wasn't going to suggest a big one. Because the game didn't like it when I tried to
Okay,
do a big one.
Well, you got me with Nell's Diner, so yes, I'll play that one.
Yes, Nell's is Kiacs' favorite map.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Alright, we've got Gregory Marsh. It is totally Day of the Dudes. So we can get rid of the ladies again. Bye, ladies! We need our sanity to get below 25%. We need a photo of Greg. And then we need 3 photos. Oh, and we've got a sandstorm. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I can't... It doesn't work. I tried. I am determined to make a little clip of me dancing around to like the dancing fridge. Oh. Easy bone. Ghost lost his spine. So, you know, we definitely know how the ghost died. He just lost his spine in the middle of the hallway. No Orbeez. No music box. No ghosty. Oh, we have this hiding. And dance party with the fridge. Do 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 do. Here, we'll even put on some music. There we go. No mirror. No ghost. I don't know how I feel about that locker hiding. I think the few times I've tried to hide in it, I have died. Everything is weird. It's been all men and all Ouija boards. And no ghosts. So apparently the game is just determined for us to play with the Ouija board. Bathroom ghosties? I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to be a bathroom ghostie either. No cosmic cola hiding. Not a counter ghost. Oh, but there's power. Well, not an Oni. It farted on us. We have a kitchen ghost. Kitchen ghost. Kitchen ghost. Do not love kitchen-y ghosts. Now, of course, as soon as you put it down... No stinky bathroom ghost? Nah, it's not fun. Fair enough. Yep. Nope, we have stinky kitchen ghosts instead. And welcome in, Baka. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If not, please let me know. Thanks for the first time chat. Thanks for coming in to hang out. Yep, no bathroomy ghosts, and I totally still have probably my photo camera in my hand. I always forget to drop something. Good enough. Sorry, that was my first message. Yeah, just Bach works? Bach? Sorry. I'm gonna laugh at myself. No worries. That was a perfect first message. Come on. Go down.
Hello, can you hear me?
Screw you, we're just gonna throw it there.
Hello? Can you hear me? What's your name?
Ghosty doesn't want to talk to
Do
you.
you like,
He thinks
do you
you're
like
stinky.
fries? Hello? What's your name?
Right.
Kinda cold in here.
While Kiacs is spirit
Wanna watch
boxing,
my game?
we'll look at the
Hello? Where are you?
camera, see if we see any Orbeez.
You are of no help right now. Hello?
Yes,
turn the
Kiacs is
lights back
choosing
on.
all of us over a football game
Hello,
over all
what's
of
your name?
the rest of us. I'm giving him crap.
Well, then never mind.
He doesn't always play games with us. He just often does. We're kind of used to it at this point. But, you know. It is not very often that he gets to watch World Cup at, like, a time that is normal as far as we're concerned. So it vented all over you, but didn't talk to you.
Nope, not all. I didn't even get the you know, sound recorder on it.
It totally looked like you were trying to show me the sound recorder, and I was like, what? That's funny.
Nope, just walking around looking for or trying to find sound.
What's everyone having for dinner? Or what did you have for dinner if you're already ate dinner? It's like, we have leftovers. We have plenty of leftovers. We've just had one of those weeks where it was like we made sort of big thing after big thing after big thing. So we've still got a bunch of leftovers. So I am determined not to cook more stuff. And like the kiddos at her dad's, so it is not. It was not as big of a deal to like try to get the crock pot going. I had leftover lasagna. It was still good. Nice. I might actually have leftover lasagna tonight. I can make lasagna. I don't usually make lasagna though. I usually just, you know, buy the lasagnas at the store. Yeah, well, I have a motion sense video, so I should turn that off. I got the ghost video and peed my pants a little bit. But I got the video. That's the important part. Man, I need to keep my camera on me. If I had been on it, I could have had a video and a photo.
And I still have no media sound.
Well, we also don't have any evidence. I don't make it as well usually, but if I do, I make everything from scratch, even the pasta dough. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have patience for that. Come on, switch the video camera in time. Boo. Alright, we've got ghostwriting finally. I don't see it. Where is it? Ghosty! Yeah, well, too late now. Yeah, I have never made pasta from scratch. I just buy, like, the oven-ready noodles or whatever. I've done the lasagna where you cook the noodles first, but I like the oven-ready ones where you can just put it all together and do the thing. Of course, you know, cook the meat and stuff first, but I have never actually made pasta from scratch. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the fam. Oh, our sanity is in the crapper. Hey, you might want to take meds. Even though we do have to get a sanity
That's what
below.
I'm doing right now.
I have the video camera in my hand still, don't I? Nope, it's right there. This ghost is venting a lot. It's not a shade, that's for sure. All we have so far is ghost writing. We've been in there long enough that I don't think it's a Thay. I think we would have aged a Thay by now. And our average was like 30-ish. Leads me to something like a Dio. But Dio is fourth spirit box, and we did not get a spirit box. I don't know. Don't know what it is. I don't think Phantom's an option. Nope, Phantom's not an option, so it doesn't matter trying to figure out if I can see it or not. I'm also actually really surprised that I got that photo because I could not see it. And I do give you all a little bit of a brightness filter, and even with stream sniping I couldn't see it. So I'm amazed I got that. Okay, I'm trying to think what. Okay, so I can still get a candle blow video. That would take care of videos for me. Still need, what, one photo? Yeah, we could get a burnt cruci photo. That would be fine. And then I would like to know what it is before we do sanity below 25, but that may not be an option. I guess we'll find out. I have incense in my hand, right? Yes, I do. I also have no idea where hiding is. Okay, there is hiding back here. I don't love trying to hide back there to drain sanity without at least having meds in my pocket. Because if it... You know, trying to get back out through the ghost room sounds like a terrible idea. Okay, we're gonna put you there. You are standing inside the camera. Or the camera is standing inside you, however you want to look at it.
I should have grabbed another ghostwriting book. I could at least record that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can go get another one here in a second. No, I was hoping it would bait an EMF 5, but it didn't. Do I have Do not have an EMF photo. There, photo's done. Alright, let me go get you a ghostwriting book. Ghostwriting. Do 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 do. Grab that. I still have something else in my hand. Oh, I have a ghostwriting book in my hand. Durr. Like, I have an incense and meds in my hand. Why can't I pick up another incense? Because you still have, yeah. Alright, here's a ghostwriting book for you. There you go, it's right behind you. Okay, we can't have Goryo, so if it was dots, it would dots in our face. Is Galu an option? No, Galu's not an option either, so it's definitely gonna go through the salt. Feats, feats, featsity feats. No feats. Did you get it?
Yep, perfect timing.
Cool. Did you get
I got all
the...
three.
You've got all three. Alright, we've got everything except knowing what our ghost is. Because we only have ghostwriting. That's really why I just put down more salt, was hoping for... Here, I'll step out of the room. In case Ghosty is shy and just
Hello,
wants to
can you
talk
hear
to
me?
Kiacs in private.
Hello? I might want to talk to you before I get to watch the game. Okay, I really appreciate you talking to me.
Alright, we've got Spirity Box. Oh, we might have a Morai. I didn't check your sanity before doing the spirit box, but your sanity now... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not that bad. We can go look on the board. Because you'll still, if you're Morai cursed, you'll still continue to lose sanity. Okay. See, I play solo so often that I was looking at the thing going, it's at like 30%. No, it's not. But it should continue going down, so let's find out. Okay. Well, now he's going through the dark, so of course it's going to be going down. But maybe we'll get lucky and I can see something from the camera. I know I have to go in and get my sanity down also. But...
I'm hiding.
Okay.
You got me for a couple more minutes.
Okay. We can all hear the TV through when through the game. I'm not even sure it's really tried to hunt. Not
Sorry
that we...
about that. I turned the volume back down.
No worries. It was just kind of funny. I'm not seeing Crucy Burns. That's kind of why I turned the angle this way. I almost feel like we must be looking at a Dio. Because I think everything else would have tried to hunt by now. Nothing else on here has forced something or others, right? I don't think he was Mariah cursed. Okay, this is open on both sides, because if I got a loop, I'd like to try and loop around here. For the record, I don't really want to loop. Oh, I had an open hand. Okay. Oh, we've got the sanity. So you can come on out.
Yeah, I just... I heard a little breath in my ear. I went, yeah, I think we can.
So, I think we're gonna guess...
My sanity is at 0%.
Yeah, it is.
Not just in real life, just in the game.
I don't think you have any real life sanity either, but...
Yeah. Alright, what is it?
My guess is it's a Dio.
Okay, I'm on Dio. If you're right, this would be a perfect game.
Make sure I'm on Dio. I am. Haha! And we were correct with a Dio. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And we got a weekly. I will never say no to extra monies. Kiacs doesn't need extra monies. He refuses to prestige, which, you know, is his choice. So whenever we play games together, we just use all of his monies. And all of his equipment.
Alright, well, I am out. Game's about to start.
Okay, well,
So.
enjoy your game.
Will do. And everybody, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for, watching my life. And see you later.
Right, we can upgrade some stuffs. We are upgrading the parabolic for sure. Kiacs loves the tier 3 motion sensor. I can take it or leave it. I honestly kind of prefer the tier 2. So I think we'll just wait on that. Same with salt. I can kind of take it or leave either one. Okay, I need to disable and enable to get all of my stuff in there. Alrighty. Now that it's just us, mwahahaha. I don't know. Where do we want to go? Where to? You know what, let's do a Maple Lodge. I haven't done a Maple Lodge in a while.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
I might need one of these.
Light switching. Possibly harmless, but
For some reason, I find Maple Lodge to be really dark. Right, who are we looking for? It is our first lady of the night. We have just been Dude City tonight, so all ghosties are possible. What do we need to go on? We've got Nellie Smith. We gotta cleanse wherever Nellie's hanging out. We gotta repel her while she's chasing us. And then we need 3 videos. Well, I guess we'll find out where Nellie is, and we'll go from there, because, we may or may not do a repel while chasing. I also won't be worrying about the bone. You know, if we find the bone, we find the bone. That would be great, but I'm not going to go bone hunting. Are you going to do something weird like be right here? No. Are we in here? And there's no mirror. Oh, and I said we weren't going to look for the bone, and the bone is like, well, I'll just hang out right where you're going to trip over me anyway. Works for me. Nope, I did not look where power is. While power starts on this custom, I do kind of like knowing where it is on the bigger maps before I walk in. But I didn't look. Are you in here? Nope. Are we in the yellow tent? Yellow tent, oh yellow, yellow, yellow. Are you in this tent? Which is white for some reason for a second. I was like, it's also yellow. Apparently I don't know my colors today. Tent, are you feeling okay? Do you need a nap? Because I might need a nap, just saying. We have that hiding. I don't like that hiding. I would prefer this hiding, I guess. If I have to pick a hiding. I would prefer not to have to worry about hiding, to be honest. Are we in here? Are you a Ouija board? Wow, our first lady, and we don't have a Ouija board. Okay, we're not over here. Are we in here? Nope. What about over here? Also no. You by the campfire roasting marshmallows? No. Oh, hey, look at that. We only had to wander the whole map. But Ghosty is right here. There we go. Oh, and we got freezies. That had better register. It did. Freezies. Alright, we're gonna drop the camera here. We didn't find the cursed object. Really, we haven't looked everywhere. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that either, but we can come over here and look and see if Jerry's over here. Nope, no Jerry. We call the voodoo doll Jerry. The kiddo named him. And I don't remember why. It might have even been something I, like, half-assed suggested. Like, oh, you know, we should... What do you want to call the voodoo doll? You know, everybody calls him something, and she went, Jerry. And you're like, alright, well, I guess it's Jerry now. For Mother's Day, the kiddo made me a Jerry. She is a very talented artist and very creative on the crafting end and stuff. So I have a little floppy Jerry that just hangs on my desk. And his arms and legs do move, and his head. So I have my very own personal Jerry. And if you're in the Discord, there are pictures of it. I believe it's under the selfie IRL stuff, I think. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong. I could have put it somewhere else. But I'm pretty sure that's where I put it. Okay, I'm not seeing any orbs. We haven't got the dots down yet. So... well, let's go do those things. What else did I grab? We'll wait on Spirit Box. As most of you probably know, I don't like doing the Spirit Box. I don't know what it is about it. It has always kind of given me the heebie-jeebies, and... so, I mean, I will do the Spirit Box. It has gotten better. Like, it doesn't startle me as much as it used to. And probably that's got a little bit to do with just, like, I guess, knowing, not necessarily personally, but knowing a little bit. I don't know why I'm checking this again. We already know it's freezing. You know, knowing some of the content creators that voice the stuff in the Spirit Box, you know, things like that, so it's not as bad. But somehow I just don't like the, I'm not a fan. Right, let's see if we can get some dotties. We're not going to sit here real long. We'll sit here for like a couple of minutes waiting for it. Not even like 30 seconds. Okay, where did I drop you? Come on, Spirit Box. I'll have to do it eventually. I might as well do it now. Oh, but we can. Is Mary even an option? No. But we don't have orbs, so we can take Mimic away. I sort of have a feeling that it might be EMF 5. And power is... okay, back of the area where we're at. Alright. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Do you like cheese? Do you like pizza? Are you stinky? Did you ditch us to go watch football with Kiacs? Where are you? You're throwing things. Oh, now I'm throwing things. We'll just have a throwing stuff party. Sound good to you, Ghosty? Okay, we're gonna put that down, get some other stuff so that we can get our media. Since we aren't worrying about perfect game, I probably won't try to record everything. But, you know, still want to get some media. Oh, I bet we are an EMF 5 ghost. Yep, there's our EMF 5. Where do I want to put this? Maybe there. Okay, I'm going to stand in the room. Now, it did a fire extinguish with me standing in the room. At least I'm pretty sure I'm in the room. So, maybe not. Although it could have also easily walked out of the room. That was a duplicate motion sense, but I'm not too bothered. I'm okay with that. Alright, well there's our 3 videos. And we need to do a cleanse and a repel. Thanks, Ghost. So is this really your room out here? No, it's definitely in here. Ooh, that's pretty cold. -9. Could... How about we go out of the map to stand here and have a debate, Ed? Jin, Oni, or twins? Maybe a shade, but it blew out the candle with me there, and that makes me kind of unsure. And said maybe the rooms are kind of borked, which would completely explain that. Maybe it stepped out of the room to do it. We were right at the edge of the room. It broke a light, which doesn't seem very shade-like to me. But it hasn't done anything else. And it's been pretty active while we haven't even been in the map. Because all of that was what us talking through stuff. Okay, well, since we do have EMF 5, we'll go ahead and do sound recorder. We can get an EMF 5, we can get the candle blow. And then maybe we'll have to find a spot and hide. Oh crap, we have ads coming up though. Alright, well, Candle, you're coming out with me. Okay, so I do 1 ad break an hour. It is just for 3 minutes. See, we're out of the map and now it's doing a bunch of stuff. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we're right with Shade. Anyway, let's get these ads out of the way. Ads are just for 3 minutes. Means we won't have any more ads for the next hour. It also turns off pre-roll for anyone new coming in for the next hour. While ads are running, I am going to take a quick break to use the bathroom, refill my water, etc. I recommend you do the same. Get drinks, get snacks, do all the thingies, and then come on back. If you don't get ads or if you don't get all of the ads, I do put up words on stream so you're not just staring at the van. And I will see you all in just a few minutes. I couldn't help it. I had to get the word in there. So I am back. While the ads are finishing up, I don't think we'll do another round of words. But we do also have the parachute drop game. So if you do !drop with any emote you would like, if you don't pick one, it'll just give you a little person. And see if you can land in the pool. It's hot out there. We all need a little bit of a cooling off, even if it's a virtual pool. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. If you would like to, you can do ! drop and an emote of your choice. Doesn't have to be one of mine. It can be any emote you would like. And see if you can land in the cool pool. Alright, let's get the drop off. I don't love that it, like, flashes the screen white when you do it, but anyway. Right. What do I have in my hands? Right, we were going to try and do some sounds, but also like this. Oh, and it's just playing in my ears and I'm ignoring it. Let's get the music off. That way you all can hear sounds in the game, and so can I. Because that is very helpful, you know. I like to know when the ghostie is trying to do stuff, especially if it involves eating my face. I also want to get... Oh, that's part of that light. I don't know why I'm surprised. I don't want to hide in the scary porta potty. Like I said, I do kind of think that we've got a shade. And now we are definitely standing in the room to preserve sanity. So we'll see if this takes forever, especially if it walks through the motion sensor a few times to blow out the candle. If it does, that kind of confirms shade, and we'll have to move out into the darkness to do the candle blow sound and the EMF 5 sound. Oh, turned out the light. Okay, it did blow out the candle with us in the room. It did not give me an EMF 5. Oh, if it gives me another can, I'll take the duplicate, whatever. Okay. So I think now we're gonna kind of test for Jinn. There must be a better test for Jinn. But the only test I really know is if we hang out in the light in the ghost room and our sanity just goes into the crapper randomly for, like, no reason. Ghosty is throwing stuff out there. It hasn't been real eventy, though. And then we walk out of the room and it immediately does something that sends off the sensor. Is there hiding in one of these tents? There is. There's hiding in all of them. That seems suspicious. Okay. So let's turn on that light. And that one. We're gonna sit and chill in a tent and see at what point it... Oh, we have crucies in there. We're gonna have to pull a crucie. And our sanity is way high. And again, it gets really active when we're out of the ghost room. I didn't need to take those meds. But, oh well. Alright, we're gonna grab one of the crucies. We're gonna go hide in a tent. And we're gonna see at what point it hunts. Man, that sounded like the gates closing there for a second. I was like, no! Nope, I probably really want it like that so that I can continue looking at my sanity. So if it's a shade like we think it is, our sanity is going to go way down before it hunts. And if it's not, and it's a djinn, it'll be able to hunt us at like at 50. But we won't get the djinn charge because we're hiding, it won't see us, you know, all of that good stuff. And for anyone who's curious, the reason I have the two tent, or like the games tent and the food tent lights on, is so that if I open the tent, I can see that there's lights on, but I'm not in the light, so I'm losing sanity. Obvious, you know, as you can tell from the sanity watch, we are losing sanity. We are still open mic. I did not change that when Kiacs left the game, so that is something I have to remember as soon as this ghostie starts hunting. I've gotten better about remembering when he's in games with me, but I don't remember when he's not. And yes, I could change it right now because I thought about it, but we're not gonna. No cozy. Too bad, Rowdy. Too bad. I will be cozy if I want to be. You know what? We are actually going to go off of open mic. Now that I've said it. Boop. And make sure it's working. No! Yes. Well, because I'll forget since Kiacs, ditched us to go watch soccer. I'll forget. And I'll just be yapping and get eaten by a ghost. Because I said so, give me all ads all the time. Wahaha! You doing the weekly? I am not doing the weekly. I just kind of felt like doing a Maple Lodge. I haven't even looked at what all the weekly is. That bitch, right? He is. He ditched us to watch football. And unfortunately, come American football season, he might ditch us then to watch football too. Although those games usually start later. Three Evie, 150 speed. Ghost is also 150 on Maple with the monkey paw. Well, that's not awful. It isn't awesome, but it's not awful. Dude, I got a Revy without freezing last night. I was like, are you kidding me? Oh, that sounds yuck. Did you figure out it was a Revy before it tried to eat your face? I hope. Because, like, Revs are my least favorite ghost. For sure. My last ghost was a Dio. Could not find him for shit. Late Hunter guessed Dio. Winning! We just had a Dio for the last game Kiacs was in on Nels. And that's basically how I decided that it must be a Dio, is that it didn't try to hunt really at all. And half the time when I'm playing with Kiacs, the reason we know it's a Dio is because he's hiding somewhere to drain sanity and it hunts and, goes right to him. I missed my Dio walkies, made me sad. Aww. Yes, you should always walk your Dio, except that I only do it about half the time, so, who am I to talk? Well, if I wasn't sure before, I'm pretty sure now that we definitely have a shade. But we'll wait till we get down to that around 25, just to be certain. I need to do my face and teeths, finish this episode of Avatar, and go eepies. You've been telling me that you were gonna go eepies since I got on today. That was like 2.5 hours ago. Almost 2.5 hours ago. Sleep deprivation is cheeks. Sleep deprivation is terrible. I agree. I completely agree. I have no idea how I used to do it. I remember even, like, just like 10 years ago. Like, Kiacs and I and his brother would hang out and be up till like 2 a.m. or something, and then I'd get up and go to work at 8. Like, no idea. And it was always like, yeah, I don't know. I finally got to the point where like I was actually taking lunches, which I wasn't usually doing, and like coming home and taking a nap for half an hour because it was at least something. But back in those days, Kiacs' brother was like to party it up, and we all tended to get kind of swept up with him. Not so much anymore. We all much prefer the, you know, sodas and hot dogs, barbecue partying it up now. Anyway. Yeah, sleep deprivation, and especially if like you're trying to be on some kind of a sleep schedule and then it just screws you all up. Then everything else can screw up your sleep, like stress or, you know, food, lack of food, food at the wrong time. Yeah, sleep is important, y'all. Get as much sleep as you can. Wow, it hunted it and we didn't even know it. I didn't hear it. It must have gone totally just the other direction. Oh, and it almost literally just finished hunting, too. Alright, well, we are on shade. We're pretty sure we're right with the shade. We got some media. We got some other stuff. So, you know, we got some monies. And we'll call it good.
Welcome back.
And it was a djinn. So, we were totally wrong. Look at us go. We were worried about a djinn. Djinn was the other option on the list. Oh well. I was about to say, wasn't that a daily? But I bet the dailies switched over, didn't they? The dailies have probably changed. They have. Find the bone, complete objectives, get spirit box, discover the ghosty type. These ones haven't changed. Yep, I want to look at. We kind of looked earlier and then I promptly forgot the numbers. 34 and 39. It would be kind of nice to at least get Tanglewood boxed off before the Willow. So let's do... And heck, let's do a couple of Tanglewood runs, see how we do. Alright, we are back to dudes. We've got Justin Lancaster. We need to repel Justin while he's chasing us. We need to witness a ghost event. And we need to prevent Justin from hunting with a crucie. We may go with... Unless we need him to hunt to be sure what he is, we may go with the idea of not doing hunts. Just to kind of get a couple of tangy wins and, you know, get a few more points on the Tanglewood badge board. Alrighty, Ghosty Pants. Where you hiding out? We don't have this closet. No ghosty is in there anyway, or either. I prefer ghosties not to be where my hiding also is, so we may have wished that there was a ghosty there. No Jerry. Can we turn on this little nightlight? We can! I had been playing Phas for at least, I don't know, probably close to a year before I noticed the little night lights in Point Hope could be turned on. Okay, you're locked, but you're not locked. Do we have a music box? We do have a music box. Alright, well, it's not Day of the Ouija board anymore. We don't need to leave this light on. Right, we are not in the living room. Are you in the kitchen? Ghosty's in the kitchen with Dinah. Ghosty's in the kitchen, I know. Oh, 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 'cause temps are colder than they are everywhere else. Ghosty's in the kitchen with Dinah. Right. We still need a bone. Bone? Anyone missing a foot? I found one. Alrighty. Get our stuffs in there. So we'll check for Orbeez on our way in. And then get our dotties and video, and whatever else is in our hand. Ghost writing. That's the other thing that's in our hands. Get this light on. We'll probably move that closer. It's actually probably too far away, really. And also look for Orbeez. No Orbeez. Nope, Ghosty touched a drawer, or a door, a cabinet. There we go, that's the word I'm looking for. Possible EMF. Let's get the other Crucie in there too, just to be safe. Let's see if we get Orbeez, because I'm blind. Half the time the camera sees them before I do, and maybe we'll get some dotties also. Alright, I don't see either, so let's get our stuff. He better be rooting for Murica, or I'm going over there and kicking his ass. He is. He is rooting for Murica. Alright, we are going to need to get a UV in here pretty quick. When I need 3 videos, I pray for Ghosty with balls. Free vidya. Yep. That does make it easier if ghosties have Orbeez. It's true. I call ghost orbs ghosty balls. They kind of are. Right. Do we see any fingy wingies? I know that we can't get fingies on some of these doors, but we can on others. It's goofy. Marika got 2 goalies. Okay. Alright, Ghost is walking back and forth there a lot. Let's go get our candles so that we can do our media. You get fingies on cabinets, not on tent flaps. Yeah, but there was something goofy about fingies on those cabinets. I don't remember exactly what it was, and I don't know if they fixed it or not. Hasn't partner asked if you can get fingies on tent flaps. Yeah, it's next to the tent flap. Oh, that was a red light event for a second. What are you doing eventing all the way out here? Go back to your room. Yeah, it shows up next to the tent flaps. Look here, Buster. Okay, well, no fingies or feeties. We'll do it again, and hopefully you'll wait till I can get the camera this time. No, you didn't. Now, we've got an EMF 5. Alright, so we've got an EMF 5 ghosty again. Not a wraith, not a gallo. Our ghosty pants hasn't done anything else. Have I already gotten a motion sense video? No, I've just gotten a door move video. Okay. Going for perfect? We'll see. I was going to say fingies on the floor. Huh? Yep, nope. There's someone that I watch that when they play Phas, they refer to them as foot fingies. So, you know. I'm pretty sure that's also where I picked fingies up from, but a lot of people use fingies, so it is not just them. Alright, no fingy wingies on that door. Foot fingies. Yeah, it's funny. And if I can get a perfect, I'll get a perfect. If not, I'm not gonna break my neck over it. Alright, Ghosty. I know you like playing with the door. I'm very proud of you being able to play with the door. I has fingy toes. Now I'm picturing fingers at the end of someone's foot in place of toes, and that's just, yeah, I don't know. Not for me, thanks. Like actual fingers, not just someone that's got like long, thin toes. I had an Oreo place firelight beneath 2 firelights. Bitch slapped me from behind, dude. Ooh. I have long as AF toes, no lie. Not necessarily a bad thing. I have very square toes, which makes fitting point shoes kinda weird, because since my feet aren't really tapered, like any tapered shoes are really uncomfortable, but any more square shoes are I sink in them, so it's kind of, there's no winning, basically. I pick up things with my toes, which is strange. I pick up things with my toes all the time. You want to read me judging someone in my neighborhood? If you want to share, Rowdy, that is up to you. That is not up to me. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Do you like cheese? Do you like pizza? Are you stinky? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Ghost doesn't even like my singing. Now that ghost really did take forever to blow out the firelight. Alright, what's our sanity look like? Oh, our sanity is like almost full too. Okay, so we have just EMF 5. I'm going to put down more salt again. I'm almost leaning towards Goryo and dots. Because this ghost is doing nothing. So there's a robust woman that is constantly in the market here. She has a brand new Buick. I always see her either in the store or in her vehicle in the parking lot. I think, why don't you just rent a room? So is she just like always hanging around your apartment building? Maybe she's seeing someone in your apartment building. Oh, video camera's in my hand. I can't watch it from here. You said it kept moving, therefore cancels out Goryo. No, at the supermarket. So it didn't change rooms. Ghost room is locked on this custom, so it can't change rooms anyway. But yeah, it did an event out in the living room. Technically, Tanglewood is small enough to be kind of evented on anywhere, so I don't know that that's super unique or indicative of anything. There's that, finally. Royals can't event adjacent to their favorite room, or can event adjacent to their favorite room. I mean, I guess... Oh, there's freezing. There's our other evidence. So, can't be a Goryo. Freezing. Yeah, Goryos are forced dots. Yeah, they can event adjacent to their favorite room, which would... I mean, I guess... I don't know. I would argue that that's pretty adjacent. But it isn't a Goryo anyway, so it doesn't matter. candle glow sound. As soon as I find the sound recorder. I vote Oni Baloney. I retract that. It's not eventy enough. It's not doing much of anything. It did the one red light event sort of as we were coming in from outside. I'm almost leaning towards Shade again, but I was thinking Shade last time and it was a Jinn, so... I don't know. I think they're set to medium. Yeah, I believe events are set to medium. They could be set to low, but I don't think so. To be honest, I don't remember. I set up my custom like 8 million years ago. I don't remember from now. It attempted the red light special. It did. It did attempt the red light special. Alright, well, it blew out a candle with me for sure in the room. Because on Maple, I couldn't be certain if I was for sure in the room or not. Slut ghost. Ghost is a slut. But our sanity's really high. Yeah, not a shade. I mean, it could be really lazy twins. Jinn hasn't touched our sanity at all. But that's kind of where I'm leaning. What are our objectives? Prevent a hunt with a crucie. So we need it to burn a crucie anyway. Our sanity is high enough. I could use the music box without causing a cursed hunt. Oh, and I should put that back. Oh, crud. Nah, screw it. We're just gonna throw it on the ground. And grab you. I know hiding in the closet is not super exciting, but at least with these closets we can see the ghost doing stuff. If it hunts. Oh, and he hummed for a second there. Party time. Yep, we got the music going and everything. Seriously, this ghost is just playing with the doors. All it wants to do is play with those cabinet doors. I guess technically, if I want to lose some sanity, I need to do that, don't I? Because the music box got me right about almost to 50. There it goes, touching all the cabinets again. Ghosty is just touching cabinets left and right. That's all it's doing. BRB, I missed ripping a hair out of my upper lip. Be careful, don't hurt yourself. Well then. So that was an event. Why do I keep getting stuck on that door? And my headlamp is still off. Well, not anymore. Okay. That was a strong AF granny hair? Ouch. Rowdy, that sounds like it was painful. I told him, don't leave the bed. I'm coming back. I'm not turning into your father. Ha ha ha. I assume that you're talking about your puppy. I am old. I ripped it out without mercy. Alright. Still sounds painful. Also, disregard the hanky on his neck. I threw it away. I assume you're talking about the pictures in the Discord. People, go join the Discord. There's puppy pictures. And I post my puppies' pictures and stuff in there, too. And kitties. And all that stuff. There's the link to the Discord, if anyone needs it. I waxed before, but that one fought being removed, so I just plucked it out. Oh, you DM'd them to me? Either way, whichever you prefer, Rowdy. But you should totally post them in there. Well, that proves no Oni. We just got airballed in our hiding spot. And our sanity is about to be at 0. It still hasn't popped a Cruci at all. There, it finally burned a Cruci. I don't know what you are, but definitely not a Morai. Yeah, I don't even think Morai is on our list anymore. It's gotta be Jinn or twins. Let me see if it killed the power. Nope, it hasn't killed the power. Lights are still on in there. Drugs are good. Okay. Based on when it burned the cruci, I would honestly think shade. But yeah, it was really touchy. It blew out the candle with me definitely in the room. So maybe twins. It wasn't really reachy though. I mean, it did that one red light event in the living room, but it wasn't doing anything else like twins, where it was doing something in one room and then something in the other. So I don't know. I think I'm leaning Jinn, and we're gonna hope we're right. So, are shades broken? Well, it didn't matter anyway, because... Yeah, I thought Jinn too, but it didn't matter because it was a shade. Yeah. So are shades broken? Are they blowing out candles with you in the room now? I mean, I guess arguably it could have walked out of the room to blow out that candle. And it did wait forever and ever and ever. I mean, I was at like 10% practically when it finally popped that cruci. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm super not convinced that that was a shade. Yeah, I know that they can, but they have to like leave the room and do it through the wall. And the only thing it will do like in the same room as you is walk through salt and stuff. So I don't know. I'm still not convinced that that was a shade. But I know we've still got some time before ads are going to run no matter what, but I'm going to take an ad break now and get them out of the way, and then we're going to do one more before we find a friendo to go say hi to. So let's go ahead and do ads now. While ads are running, I do take a quick break to get drinks, get snacks. I don't generally get snacks. Refill my water, use the bathroom, etc. I recommend you take a quick break and get drinks and snacks and go pet the pets and all the things. If you don't get ads or if you don't get all the ads, I do put words on stream up so that you're not just staring at the lobby screen. And I will see you all in just a couple of minutes. I only do 3 minutes of ads, and it'll turn off pre-roll, and also we won't have to do ads or anything else for the next hour. See you all in a few minutes. Alright, I am back. It's like ads of about 30 seconds left. We'll let this round of words finish up, and then we will... I think we're gonna do another tangle and get back into, get some revenge. Welcome back from the ads. While we finish up the words on stream, if anyone would like to drop !drop with an emote of your choice for a chance to land in the pool and get your virtual cool off. Alright, well the words are ending, so I'm going to go ahead and end the drop. Provided I can spell it. Hit that off. Get our music off. Alright, let's do another tangy. See if we can actually get it right this time. Alright, we've got Robert Walker. Oh, and I totally missed a message from you, Rowdy. Let me scroll up. I'm continuing my show. It has been paused nearly all day. Back in the day that would have like burned the image into your TV. Don't do that. Alright, Robert Walker, what do we need to do with Bobby here? We need Bobby to blow out a firelight. We need him to do an event, and then we need to get a video. Well, I hope he's ready for a close-up. Yep, Bobby is definitely a Dan. We are back to all the dudes all the time, so we can mark off the ladies. And my headlamp's on. Norm, you're in the rain. Get out of the rain, Norm. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we know where Ghosty is. I don't know. You think you might be in the garage? There we go. Alright. No monkey paw. No hiding. I don't love hiding in the ghost room if I can avoid it anyway. No bones. Do we have... Alright, and we've got a Ouija board again. Okay. Is there a bone in here? Bone, 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 bone. Bone. Nope. Are you in here, bone? No bone. Bone. Where are you? Bone. There it is. Right, we're gonna grab a couple of things and then we will remember to drop our camera. Yeah, that closet's open if I need it. Okay, we will grab video camera and this. Alright, we've got video camera and dots. So we'll look for Orbeez first. We should turn on this light. Orbs. Orby, Orby, orbs. I don't think I've gotten ghost orbs at all today. I don't think I have. You know, random observation. Okay, if it was on when I put it down, it should still be on. I'm looking forward to stuff like that being fixed. And the reaching animation. I don't mind it, but at the same time, like, it's really annoying. Oh, we probably have another EMF 5. If it's between Shade and Jinn again, I might just quit. I might just quit. Also, I really don't like that, like, you can't place stuff in places I want to place it half the time. Alrighty. Spirit box, even though I'm going to put off doing it. Ghosty played with the car again. And touched a door. And we had an EMF 5 briefly. Alright, well, it's definitely not a Jinn this time. So at least we can rule that out for sure. not a Jinn. I'm kind of hoping for something easy, like Wraith. I already had salt, didn't I? I already brought in salt. Well, now we have 2. And we'll go grab our sound recorder and an incense. And that should be everything. That should be everything we need. Video event fire. Okay. We're gonna turn this off. There's just no reason for that light to be on. Okay. Candle. Salt. Motion sensor. UV. Camera. Check again for dotties. Not dotties, orbs. Alright, did you give me salt? You did. Good. Right, and we didn't get any feet. We'll do another one. Nope, I don't need that. We'll make sure that there's no UV. Alright, no feeties. For sures. Alright, come on, you wanna blow out my candle? Blow out the candle. Blow out the candle. Alright, well, we got the motion sense. Not freezing yet. Where are you? And where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Are you stinky? Do you like pizza? Where are you? Where are you? Alright, well, we got ghosty writing. I am going with a shade again. as it ghost wrote basically as soon as we stepped out of the room. And it hasn't done anything else, including blowing out a firelight. Come on, Ghosty. You know you wanna. Should probably turn that off. Come on, Ghost. Finally. Alright. Event and video. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Alright, you know what? We're guessing shade again, and we're just gonna get out of here. This one for sure feels really shade-like. I mean, it hasn't anything.
Welcome back.
Haha! Fricking finally, we were correct with a shade. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Stupid, stinking, icky shades. Okay, I do think that is gonna be it for me today. Let's go over here. Phasmo ultra trolled me? It sure as heck did. Phasmo definitely ultra trolled me. But at least we got the last one right. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending time with me. Any time that you can spend with me, I really appreciate. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for just being here. Thank you for all the things. Join the Discord. Like, subscribe, etc. on all of the socials. Or follow, subscribe, etc. on all of the socials. You all know the drill. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. I will be back on tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time, US. I don't know if we're going to do Phas or if we're going to do the other side. I'm kind of over being trolled by Phas at the moment, but I might change my mind tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Follow me over with this raid, please. I appreciate all of you. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water, eat some good food, do something just for yourself. Self-care is important. It does not matter what it is, as long as it's something just for you. And I will see you all next time. I love your faces. Bye, everyone.